Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
I know that a world full of women would be great because I'm in the TJ Maxx parking lot and some girl just hit my car and I look over because I feel it and she's like looking at me. She gets out and I'm just like, you're good. You're a good girl. I go, it's a piece of shit. I'm not going to ruin your shopping spree over it. Like, I don't even think there's a dent. I didn't get out to look. I hope she finds a really good deal today.
And I thought the world is full of women. Oh no, I guess I was wrong. Or maybe she was saying if the world was filled with only women and no men. She was making the point that if that was the case, there will be no car that will be without a dent in it.
A guy will literally fumble like a 10 out of 10 and then marry the next girl he meets.
Yeah.
Was this like some kind of character development that you guys had and you were just like, now I have to lock the in and now you just decide like, I'm gonna be this like great family man now.
No, but it always comes like so soon after too.
Oh, it's immediately.
Yeah, it's not just like, oh, like a year later, it's like 3 days later.
And it's like, well, when we were dating and we were talking, like you didn't seem ready at all. And now you're on a knee proposing to this next girl that you met 2 weeks after.
No, you were talking about the two of you when you said 10 out of 10, and people say women can't be funny. But regardless, women are claiming that all women are 10 out of 10, so doesn't that mean that when I fumble a 10 out of 10, I also go for a different 10 out of 10? Oh, when you were dating me, I thought you were not ready for a long-term relationship. Well, yeah, when I was dating you is the key word in that entire story.
The cringiest thing ever, the feminine energy girlies that like teach you how to get a rich man and like how to get married to a provider man or whatever bullshit, because you're a grown adult woman. Why don't you have your own money? Like, what are you doing? You have access to everything men have access to. You have access to the same internet. You have access to the same books. If they have money, you can have money. Literally, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, how has it never occurred to you that you could go out and make the same amount of money, if not more, than they're making? Like, I don't understand all this energy that you're putting all day, every day into creating content and consuming content on how to speak to a man or how to dress for a man or how to do your hair or your makeup for a man. And it's never occurred to you that all of it was bullshit. It's never occurred to you that men are unreliable by default and therefore putting your ability to eat and get your rent paid in their hands is the stupidest thing you could ever do for yourself. Like, it's not clocking to you. Like, you never came to that realization. Not once in your life have you had the thought that maybe you could just go out and get your own. Never.
No, because my childhood dream was always to be poor. Those videos are BS because you don't like them, but you're trying to push a different BS on people, even though you know damn well that you are pushing BS. You can make just as much money, if not more than what men make. Sure you can. Except you're talking about rich men, and in that case, no, you can't. Some can, sure, but not everyone. If everyone could, no one would be eating fries anymore, because there will be no one there to put them in a bag.
I don't know if anyone's told you this, but the truth is overrated. I want you to go out there and lie to these men. The next time you go on a date or you have a conversation with someone you are considering romantically, when it comes to the topic of your exes, or any man that's been in your life, even platonically, as far as he's concerned, you have been treated like an absolute princess. You have never been treated badly. You've never been cheated on. You've never been made to feel second best or that you weren't enough. Everyone sees your worth and treats you accordingly. And you might be thinking, oh, well, if they all treat me well, then why are they my exes? Well, when the question comes up of why things never worked out in the past, you're going to say, we were in different places, we wanted different things, or we weren't as compatible as we first thought. But he treated me very well. I was treated with a lot of respect. But I know my worth, I know what I want, and I know when it's time to walk.
Ah, yes, the walk of shame, because we all know about that. We also know that women like this, that pretend to know it all, they are always the ones that get played the most. All this advice they give to other comes from stuff they wish they did or didn't do.
So pretty privilege doesn't always work on men because one, some men hate you for having an advantage that they've never experienced before. And two, some men hate you because you are exactly the kind of girl that have rejected them in the past and you're exactly the kind of fantasy that is so out of reach for them.
And 3, some men went through so many of you, they don't care about how pretty you are anymore. And 4, some men will look at someone like you and think, oh, she's really pretty, maybe I'll give her a chance, maybe she's not just pretty. And then you open your mouth and prove him wrong. And 5, some men are just weird like that and they're looking for something more than just a pretty face. And last, men appreciate beauty in a woman, they don't resent it.
Pretty privilege is real, but it's also the biggest trap for women. Yes, being attractive opens doors, people stare, people listen, people give you opportunities quicker. But here's the ugly truth. If all you have is pretty, the world only values you until someone prettier walks in.
Every time I post my body online, I get some odd comments, okay? Most of them are like, thank you for posting realistic body types, and I love that our bodies look similar, and oh my gosh, I love that you're not super skinny. It makes me feel good about myself, blah, blah, blah. And I love that. I really do. But I just want to say, not everybody's goal is to be skinny, okay? It's not my goal, at least. I feel like everybody thinks that every girl wants to be skinny. I don't want to be skinny. I want to be fit. I want to be toned. I want you to be like I want you to be able to see like the freaking on my shoulders kind of. And then I also want to be strong, and I also want a booty on me. You know what I mean? So like my goal isn't to be skinny. My goal is to be fit.
And have a booty, of course, because what's more important than that? It's not the worst goal I've heard, if I'm completely honest. And as long as it keeps you in a gym, princess, you go for it. Just keep in mind that as soon as you become fit the way you want, those same women that you had today in your comment section will come for you, and they will leave some other type of comments.
Dating is so unhinged these days. I swear we are going through like a traditional man epidemic.
Like, I can't even tell you the last time I went to a bar and a guy actually like came up to me and my friends. They just literally stare from across the room like little lost puppy dogs. I just don't get it. And honestly, Hinge and Bumble are the same exact way. People just like your stuff and like your profiles and expect us women to make the first move. Actually, I feel like I don't even want to like actually date anybody that's like new in my world. I want to like actually meet somebody that I've already met, but like that I know is a good person. We just like run into each other at like the right time in this world. You know what I mean?
Like, no, I have no idea what you mean. If you want someone who you've met before, maybe you should have stayed with them at that time instead of blaming it for the wrong time. I don't think these lunatics understand that being a traditional man doesn't stop at approaching you at a bar. Not even half a year ago, they were calling those same men toxic. Now you want them back? No.
This is your yearly reminder that women go through menstrual cycles, pregnancies, postpartum, breastfeeding, PMDD, ovulation, perimenopause, menopause, and men just live their lives. Sometimes I forget, and then I remember and I'm like, holy cow, lucky me.
Well, it's not lucky men, that's for sure, because they have to deal with you.
Now, I spent quite a bit of this year by myself, working on myself, being single, which I still am, and just really getting to know myself. I feel like I already knew who I was, but I just wanted to spend a bit of time not interacting with people, just doing me. I wasn't on the dating apps, nothing like that. And then recently, as in the last couple of weeks, I decided to open myself back up out there and see how things are now. And let me tell you, it's interesting. Now, I'm not targeting men, and I'm not saying, I'm not like attacking men. I'd actually like to hear it from a male point of view. This is the point, because I feel like we don't understand each other anymore. I feel like men and women do not understand each other anymore, especially single men and single women. Now, I don't know if that's because we're all just very secure, we're all quite fussy, we're not needy anymore. Do we even want a relationship? Or is it we don't understand each other? Because I'm starting to think that we don't understand each other. So let's try and figure this shit out. I sense that some people are actually trying to play a game now. It's a game. People make assumptions as well. Women do this as well. So we assume if you're a good looking guy and you've got a lot going for you, you must be a boy. We assume it. And it's wrong, but we do. But also, men assume if you're a single mum that you are looking for someone to come and look after you. We're not. Single mums are some of the most independent motherfuckers you'll ever meet.
Yes, you are, and this is how great men are. Most men, including the F-boys you mentioned earlier, will never even consider taking that independence from you. That could be one of the reasons most men will not date a single mother. Every single time it makes me laugh when I hear women say independent. Even more when I hear a single mother saying hyper independent. Okay, you might not need your kid, but your kid needs you. So cut all the hyper independent stuff. You either are the most hyper independent woman out there, and that makes you not a great mother, or you're just repeating buzzwords you've heard on TikTok because you think it's a flex. Men and women don't understand each other anymore. Now we understand you. See, men's standards haven't changed. The ones that are still looking for relationship are looking for someone to come home to, someone to have a nice conversation with, and someone who will maybe take 30 seconds out of her busy schedule to ask him, how was your day, before she goes into a rant about how Sarah borrowed her sweater. And not only that, she didn't return it, but she gave it to Maria like it was hers to give. So again, men's standards haven't changed when looking for a long-term relationship. Yours did though. Before you said you're hyper independent, you mentioned that we don't need each other. We never did. We wanted to be with each other, but now you value your independence more than you value a long-term relationship. That makes it so much easier for men when they hear I'm hyper independent to say yes you are. And I wouldn't even dream to change that for you.
I just found out that if you put your bottom lip and your top lip together, like this, and you hold it there, you'll shut the up.
And this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.